Hello, ghosties and ghoulies, welcome back to the channel. We're here again with another pick-a-pile reading. I hope you've been enjoying these. I have really been enjoying these. I'm going to pull, for those who don't know and haven't been here before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards, and that's your cards for the week, whenever this finds you. So they are timeless readings. I will also pull 3 tokens, and whatever token you find that resonates with you in any way, that'll be the card for you this week. So I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to shuffle out some 3 cards and have a look and see what the week holds. Alright, let's get right to it. So, for the first pile, we have, my goodness, okay, so we had this at the beginning of the month. This is the bottle opener, so it's about opening yourself to new things, to the sweetness of life, effervescence, and the sparkling life ahead of you. So it's opening to new fun things, to sweetness and joy. So that's the first card. The second card, in direct opposition almost to the first card. This is a wrench. This is about getting it done. This is about getting done what you need to get done, fixing what needs to be fixed, and repairing what needs to be repaired. So if there are repairs that need to be done in your life, then the second pile will be for you. Okay. All right. We have a beautiful horse. This is about freedom, it's about valor, it's about honor, it's about, there's a wildness to a horse as well, but it's also about intelligence and loyalty. So if any of those things resonate with you in any way, then the third pile will be your pile. Let's have a look and see what they have to say. First pile, the lovely bottle opener, which is always a fun one to read. It's about opening up to sweetness, joy, light, and effervescence, and see what's going to bring that, or how that's going to come into your life this week. So let's have a look. Okay. For some of you, there is going to be a return to more sweetness, more light, more good things, and kind of fun things, because I feel like for some of you, you've been stuck, and for some of you, you might be seeking a passage away from this problem or of being stuck. Some of you might be wanting a lot more, feeling like you don't have a lot of fun or sweetness in your life right now, and that could be because of this card. And this is the passage away from problems, but in this case it's reversed, which means that for some of you, you're really struggling to find your way through. Do not fear, because what this shows me is that even though you are dealing with problems, and sometimes they can seem overwhelming, sometimes they can seem endless, you are being reminded by Spirit that there is always sweetness, there is always light, and there is always joy to be had, even in the dark times. So just don't give up, keep going forward. If there's no way around it, there's a way through it. Okay, our second pile, our second card. Okay, our second card is the wrench, which is all about getting it fixed, getting it done, getting it worked on. So let's see what your card has to say for you this week. You are going to be working very hard this week, actually. I think this week is going to be a transformative week for you, because there are things that you are going to be working on that are going to move you forward. And I feel like for some of you, this involves a lot of stuff around home. You might be doing some major home repairs, or getting into the self-improvement, home improvement, anything like that, but it does feel very home-oriented to me. So for some of you, you might be finding that you have problems with things this week. You might be challenged with things like, plumbing problems, or home problems, or, car problems, anything like that, but it does feel like around that stuff, you might be finding a little bit over-challenged this week for some of you. You do have the ability to get it done. Try not to let it overburden you. I feel like for somebody out there, you're having a week this week. For somebody out there, it feels like the things that are going to break in your house are going to break this week. I hate to say that, but having said that, the one thing that I will say is that you do have this wonderful ability to focus and get what you need to get done. So And don't be afraid to hire help. This could be related to that too. So if you need a mechanic, get a mechanic. If you need a plumber, get a plumber. Don't maybe not try to do all of the jobs yourself. Maybe bring a professional in if you can afford it, and if it's something that you can see your way to do. Okay, you don't have to do all the jobs yourself. You can certainly get help with it. There is help available. I think that is one of the major things about this particular token this week, seeing you overburdened by problems. You don't have to do them all yourself. Hire somebody. Don't be afraid to, okay? All right, so for my lovely horse people, I love this token so much. It's so pretty. All right. All right. I feel like there is somebody around some of you this week that is pushing your buttons. You have a King of Wands in reverse. I feel like there is an essence with this token that makes me feel like you might be feeling a little bit penned in. You might be feeling a little bit reined in, penned in, and not allowed to run free. And I feel like you might be bucking that this week just a little bit. And I feel like as far as like positions of authority or people of authority that you're going to be dealing with this week, they are trying to stop you in some way from doing things. They're getting in your way with the King of Wands in reversal. Getting in your way, they may have the best intentions, but for whatever reason, they're getting in your way. And I feel like for some of you, this might be a bit of a frustrating week because you feel like you're hemmed in or tied down or, penned in, and you're not allowed to run free. So you might be finding that you are a little bit at odds with certain people in your life this week in regard to that. You might also be coming up against an energy that is a person of authority this week. This is only for some of you, it's not for everyone, that do not share the same values as you. They don't share the same valor or sense of loyalty as you do. So be careful of the energy that you allow into your life this week, or the people that you allow into your life this week in particular. Because I feel like for some of you, you have a very strong moral guidance, moral compass, and like chivalry almost to you. And I feel like there is something with other people or another person around you that will be kind of bucking that a little bit, or they don't see things the same way that you do. So for some of you, you might find when you are finding that you're in conflict with people, it might be okay to just step back and try and figure out why, because why they're rubbing you the wrong way. And it may simply be because they don't share the same values as you, or because they are trying to rein you in. All right, so that is definitely something to be watched for this week. Okay, I hope that helped you. I hope it found you happy and healthy and having a good time. I hope it was helpful and useful, or at least entertaining. Until next week, stay healthy, stay happy. Look for me out if you're around PICTOU. I will be out at several events, and you can find all that information either down below or in my Facebook page, which is PICTOU Ghost Walks on Facebook. You're welcome to join me over there as well. And until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and don't be afraid of the things that go bump in the night, because they're there in the light too. Bye!